Hi love, welcome back. In today's class we are making these beautiful and easy crochet lavender flowers. If you're new to this channel, hi love, I hope you're here to stay. Welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you my love, thank you darling, thank you sweetheart for always coming back. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. A lot of you all have been watching our videos and not subscribing. Why my love? Please support us by subscribing. Let's get right into class. I'm going to be using this cotton yarn from Turkey. It's 100 gram in lilac and green. And a 3.5 millimeter hook and glue gun. But if you're already using the artificial flower stick, then you don't need your glue gun and your kebab stick or your bamboo stick. But if not, if you're using a bamboo stick which is plain like this, then you will need your glue gun because we are going to make our artificial stick with the bamboo and your glue gun. Let's get right into the video. This is my 3.5 millimeter hook. To begin with, you are going to make a slip knot, and I must apologize in advance. Don't come for me if my nails are looking like that. So after your slip knot, you are going to make 45 chains. So go ahead and chain 45. Because of the festive season, I have not had appointments for my nails, so I'm apologizing. Please don't come for me. Thank you. After your 45 chains, you are going to chain 2. Making it 47. You are going to skip the chain 2 and make a single crochet in the third chain. Make a single crochet in the next chain. Chain 3. Make a slip stitch in the same space. And now make a slip stitch in the next stitch. Chain 3. Make a slip stitch in the same space. Make a slip stitch in the next stitch. Chain 3. Make a slip stitch in the same space and make a slip stitch in the next stitch. We are repeating this 5 times. Chain 3. Make a slip stitch in the same space and make a slip stitch in the next space. Repeat your last chain 3 and 2 slip stitches until you have 5 of these. And know that your first 2 single crochets doesn't count. We are only counting where we started making the 3 chains and 2 slip stitches. So it should have something like this, and it should count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So after you have your 5, you're going to put a slip stitch on the 5th one so you wouldn't be confused. Now to the next, this time you're not going to chain 3 but rather chain 4, and it's the same process as we did for the chain 3. So we're going to chain 4, slip stitch in the same space, make slip stitch in the next. chain 4, slip stitch in the same space and slip stitch in the next stitch, chain 4. So you are going to repeat the chain 4, 2 slip stitches for 5 times, and I'll meet you when I have my 5 completed. After you're done with your 5, make sure you count to see if it's 5. So now you're going to take your stitch marker or whatever pin you are using. So you're going to take your stitch marker and pin it on the 10th space or the last 4 chains. And now we are going to begin our 5 chains row. So chain 5 and make your slip stitch in the same space and make slip stitch in the next space, and you are going to repeat the 5 sets for 5 times, just as you did for the 3 and 4 sets. So do that and I'll meet you when you are done with your 5 sets. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, my love, sweetheart, darling, please do. This is the little you can do to support me. Please share the video, like and comment down, and let us know who you are going to gift this lavender flower to. This is the 5 sets complete. You are going to take your stitch marker and just as you've been doing, you mark so you wouldn't have to count all over from beginning again if you are confused. Now you are going to do a set of 6. So chain 6, make your slip stitch in the first space, the same space, and slip stitch in the next space, and you are going to do the 6 sets again, the same process for 5 times. So go ahead and do your set of 6 and I'll meet you when I'm done with my set of 6. After your set of 6, you are moving to your set of 7, and with a set of 7 you are going to make 7 chains and make 5 sets of 7 chains. The same process, but this time you are chaining 7. So go ahead and do your 5 sets of 7 chains. After your 5 sets of 7. You are going to move to 5 sets of 8. So take your stitch marker and mark your last 5 sets of 7 and chain 8 and make 5 sets of 8. I'll meet you when I'm done with my 5 sets of 8. After your 5 sets of 8, you are going to do 5 sets of 9. So you're going to make 9 chains, the same process, 2 slip stitches, first in the same space and second in the next stitch, and chain 9 and repeat that 5 times. After your 5 sets of 9, you are going to work 5 sets of 10, but this time it's going to be 7 because we made 45 chains plus extra 2. And the beginning we made 2 slip stitches, we skipped 2 and made 2 slip stitches. So definitely we are going to have more row at the end. We are going to have 2 extra chains. So don't worry if you don't end with 5 sets of 10 and you have 5 sets of 7. It's still okay. So the last row, just make it until the end of the row, and when you're at the end of the row, just chain 1, cut and fasten your yarn. We are done with the flower, and this is how it's looking like. Now let's bring it to life. I'm going to take my bamboo stick, and the bamboo stick measures 11.5 inches. If you are using the artificial stick, as I said earlier, you don't need to follow this process. Just wait and let us wrap our bamboo stick with your green cotton yarn. So I'm going to wrap it around, and you have to do it the same exact thing or whichever way you feel right for you. Wrap it until the end and wrap it neatly until the end of your bamboo stick. At the end of the bamboo stick, this is where you are going to use your hot glue gun. So what this will do is to hold it so it will not unravel. So we are going to use the hot glue gun to keep our work together. Again, if you are using the artificial stick, which is already green, you will not need to follow all this process, but if not, this is for you. So do that, and now use your hot glue. Be careful not to burn yourself. Just take a little and wrap it around and press it. When it's a bit cooler, press it and cut and fasten your yarn. cut your yarn. So when you cut your yarn, you can add extra glue to finish it up, but you should be having something like this. Now we are going to wrap our lavender flower on the stick to make it come to life. So you are going to start with where you made the 2 single crochets. You are going to pin that on top of the bamboo stick, and you are going to determine your front and back parts, whichever way you want to wrap it. But I'm going to turn to my front part, and you're going to wrap it in circular motion just as you were wrapping your bamboo stick. Make sure you wrap it tight. The beginning is always a struggle. Make sure you put your thumb or your index to secure the top. Make sure the top is not moving around, and wrap your flower around very tight. So wrap it in circular motion, and make sure when it's turned you straighten it and wrap it around until the end. And again, if you are using a shorter stick, you don't have to chain 45. You can chain 35, 25, depending on how lengthy you want your lavender. But if you are using a bamboo stick which measures 11.5 inches, then you would have to make your flower a bit longer so to fit the bamboo stick. So wrap it until the end, and again we are going to use our hot glue to secure the end so our work will not unravel. So go around, and use your hot glue to secure it. Wrap it around and cut and fasten your yarn. Make sure this part is neatly done. Cut your yarn. There's no fasten here because we are not working clothing. So yes, just glue it to secure it proper. And that is it for your lavender flower. Your crochet lavender flower is ready. You can make as many as you want, and you can use different colors to get a bouquet. So I'll show you a few I did, and this is how it's looking like. Thank you for watching up to the end. If you love this video, please leave us a comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed up to this point, I can't even talk, I can't shout. Please do. Until we meet next week, is bye bye.